I want you to be smarter than you were before. I want you to be intelligent. I want you to win in life. Hence the reason why I'm making this video. Just bear in mind, whatever I shared is something that I apply in my life and it helped me a lot. So if you want, take it. If you don't want, leave it. This is based on my experience and what I have applied in my life, and it just helped me a lot. So I want to share today one by one. First thing first, if you want to be smarter than you were before, you need to keep on asking why from yourself. You need to learn to question everything. You don't have to question other people, but you have to learn to question yourself. Like, why is this happening to me? Why am I behaving like this? Why my thoughts and actions are not aligned? Why do people act like that? Why am I becoming so lazy? Why am I feeling that way? Why am I jealous with this person? Why am I acting this way? Why am I not feeling okay? Keep on asking why from yourself. You don't have to bother other people with the questions, but you have to learn to keep on asking why from yourself, because you want to know why. The why gonna tap you into the root cause. The why gonna help you to actually know the reason why everything is happening. The why gonna make you understand the things that you've never understood before. The why gonna bring you to a perspective that you never knew existed before. Everything starts with why, especially if you keep on asking yourself why and why and why and why until you tap down the root cause. That is when you're gonna understand life better. That is when you're gonna become wiser than before, and that is when you're gonna know the answer because you already asked yourself. I do believe there is no such thing as stupid question when it comes to learning. When you have the intention to learn, all the question that you ask is never a stupid question. All the question that you ask, all the why that suddenly come to your mind is actually a blessing. It want to lead you to something. It wants to lead you to a new perspective. It wants to lead you to a new way of thinking. And it all starts with why. So learn to develop this habit. Learn to always keep asking yourself why and why and why. Keep asking yourself. You don't have to bother other people with your question. You can ask yourself why. This is when you don't live life on autopilot, because you take charge back of your life by keep on asking why. You question almost everything you've been taught. You question everything that you have known before. You question every single information and every single knowledge that you have learned. And in fact, you're watching my video, you can question what I said. Okay, not everything you just take on autopilot. You have to question, why do you look at my video? Why is your intention towards seeing my video? Okay, you have to know why you do something. I truly believe in the power of why. I have this one habit right now. Whenever I question something, like all of a sudden in my brain, like I have this one thought of why, for example, why people behave like that. Why? Okay, that's something why that comes to my mind at a time. I have the habit to quickly ask myself and to quickly find the answers. And you have no idea how this transforms my perspective, how it transforms my way of thinking, how it opens my perspective, how it opens my mind to be open-minded. And it all starts with why. Next, be curious about everything. Be curious about almost everything and follow the things that truly sparks your curiosity. Okay, this is when I want to share with you guys how important emotional intelligence is, because curiosity is actually a gift. Curiosity is actually a superpower. When you're curious about something, not a lot of people are curious about what you're curious about. So when you're curious about something, follow that curiosity. Follow that little whisper in your head. Follow that little whisper in your ears that gonna lead you towards something, that gonna lead you towards a perspective, towards a place that you never knew existed because you follow your curiosity. One thing about curiosity is everyone's curiosity is different. Everyone's gonna be curious about something, and you have to follow what you're curious about. For example, some people would be curious about the astrologies. Some people would be curious about literature, about music, about the arts, about the sciences, technology, about architecture, whatever it is. You have to follow what truly sparks your curiosity. That is actually a sign from your soul, honey. Your soul is telling you you're actually interested in this topic, in this thing. But you know what? A lot of people nowadays just gonna push their curiosity and just gonna go towards other distraction. The distraction of life. For example, what it is? Gaming, scrolling TikTok, scrolling whatever, scrolling social media aimlessly, watching TV 24/7, playing games aimlessly, whatever it is, you fuel your distraction even more rather than fueling your curiosity. When in reality, your curiosity is your calling. Your curiosity is for you. Your curiosity specifically designed for you. You are curious about something for a reason. So if you want to be smarter than you were before, if you want to be more intelligent, especially intelligent in your own terms, then follow your curiosity. Start to honor the things that you're curious about. Start to follow the things that truly sparks your soul, truly sparks your interest, truly sparks your curiosity. Because like I said, it comes for a reason. This is something that I wrote before. I have it here, which is your first thought and your first emotion. When they come to you, these are something beyond our control. But for example, all of a sudden, life circumstances happen to you. And all of a sudden, the first thought and your first emotion, you feel that and you think about something. That is something beyond our control. So these two, the thought and emotion, can be a blessing or a curse depending on the next one, which your second empowered thought and your next right action that is within your control. And the choice that we make shows our true character. So based on what I've shared here, whenever the first thought come to you, whenever life circumstances happen outside, and the first thought you come like, why do people behave like that? You ask yourself, that is when you have to follow that. You have to start to question yourself, and you start to analyze, and you start to learn, and you start to think. That is how you use your brain. The moment you start to follow that curiosity, that is when you're gonna learn something. You're gonna have new insights about life. You're gonna keep on research, and you're gonna keep on finding information. Imagine if you do that to a lot of questions, to almost all of your whys. Don't you think for example, a month later or a year later, you're gonna absorb more information, you're gonna have more understanding, you're gonna become more knowledgeable than you were before? Because you keep on asking why, and then you research, and then you ask people, and then you ask other people's opinion, and then you analyze back, and then you learn back. Don't you think you're going to be smarter than before if you do that for months and months and months, years? Don't you think it's going to evolve? Don't you think it's going to compound? Because you keep on asking why, and you keep on following your curiosity, and you keep on researching, and you keep on learning. Don't you think you're going to be smarter than you were before? And this is when self-awareness skills come into place. Okay, you have to be aware here, because like I said, a lot of people just gonna push their curiosity because of other world distractions. But when you become self-aware, when you actually be aware of your thoughts and emotions, and you ask yourself, why am I thinking like this? Why all of a sudden I'm asking this question? Why all of a sudden I feel that way? And you search, and you analyze, and you keep on questioning yourself, and you keep on finding answers. That is when you're going to be smarter than before, because you follow your heart, and you follow your thoughts, and you take action. This is when you take action towards whatever thoughts and emotion that you have. Self-awareness is really important skill. Self-awareness is the key to every possibility within you. If you want to know yourself better, self-awareness is the skill. If you want to understand yourself better, self-awareness is the skill. You become aware of all your thoughts and emotions and action. Why you do everything, why you do anything, why you're thinking that way, why you feel that way. Next, self-educate yourself. Self-education is very powerful. You need to self-educate yourself, honey. You can't only rely on the syllabus in school. You can't really just rely on the books and stuff. Yes, you can be a book smart person, but if you want to be smarter than you were before, if you want to be a life smart person, if you want to be more intelligent, if you want to understand the world even better, I encourage you guys to have self-educate mindset, which means you take knowledge out there, you absorb knowledge because you want to educate yourself. And you don't depend on other people. You don't depend on the syllabus in school. You don't depend on teachers. You don't depend on mentors. You have that kind of mindset that you want to educate yourself because you are the one who's going to be benefited. Because you're the one who's going to be smarter than before. Because you're the one who's going to understand the world better than you were before. That is what we call self-educate. Self-education is powerful, and we are so blessed because we are living in a very technological era. This is when you leverage technology around you, you leverage AI, you leverage whatever you have right now. Like everything is in the tip of our finger. You can literally search on your phone, you can literally search on your iPad, on your laptops. Everything is just at the tip of our finger. Is this a matter of fact whether you want to search or not? Is this a matter of fact whether you want to take action or not? Is this a matter of fact whether you want to be intelligent or not? It's just a matter of fact of that, whether you want it bad enough or not. This is what I did whenever I feel curious about something, whenever I feel like I want to resolve something, whenever I feel like I need to resolve something within me, or I need some knowledge to actually resolve my problems and stuff. What I do is usually research on internet, because there are a bunch of good things on the internet that we never knew existed, because the answers only reserved to those who seek it. The moment you want to seek something, the answers is already there. The answers, someone out there already solved the problem. Like I said, it's just a matter whether you want to find it or not. So the moment you want to resolve something, the moment you're finding answers, there are already answers out there. So go out and search on internet, because we are living in this super technological era. We are so blessed with that. And right now, I have this one habit, like whenever I want to ask something, whenever I feel that why coming out of me, I literally just grab my ChatGPT and ask things, because I want to know some insight from ChatGPT. If not from ChatGPT, then I'll do some extra research on internet. If let's say I need more information, then I ask other people's opinion. And when I do all of this stuff, you have no idea how many insights I get, how my understanding already built at the back of my mind, because I keep on finding and I keep on searching and I keep on finding knowledge. And that is when slowly I understand better, and that is when slowly I can actually use that knowledge in my life, and I can be better for myself, because I already gained the knowledge and I applied it in my life. That is when I'm the one who's going to be benefited as well. So knowledge is very powerful. Self-education is very powerful. Whenever you feel stuck, whenever you feel lost, just know that you need some sort of knowledge to actually unstuck yourself, to actually moving forward. Because sometimes you're lost, sometimes you're stuck, because you are stagnant in just that kind of knowledge, in just that kind of understanding, in just that kind of insight that you're living in. But you never know, there's so many other things out there. There's so many other knowledge out there. There's so many things that you never knew existed that can actually help you to actually slowly improve, to actually unstuck yourself. I truly believe knowledge is light. The moment you feel stuck, you feel lost. Sometimes you're stuck, okay? Because I used to be in that lost position and stuck position in life. You're stuck because there's no light. The only thing you see is just darkness. But where do you want to find the light? It is in knowledge. It is in knowledge that you find light. It is when you seek knowledge, when you seek answers, that is when slowly you're going to find a little bit of light, a little bit of light, a little bit of light. And all of a sudden, when you keep on pursuing knowledge, when you keep on learning yourself, that is when slowly your brain, your mind, your understanding just going to open so wide. This is how you become open-minded, honey. This is how you become open-minded, because knowledge. Knowledge going to open your mind. Knowledge going to open your perspective. Knowledge going to open your mind towards the world. Knowledge going to bring you to a place that you never knew existed. And I couldn't be taught like this if I don't have knowledge in my mind. I can only talk like this because knowledge is already in my mind. Like I've been developing that. I've been building this thing for years. And right now I can talk and share with you guys. So never underestimate the power of knowledge. Learn yourself. Learn. Keep on learning. You have to keep on learning, because the moment you stop learning, that is the moment you stop growing. Keep that in mind. The reason you're stuck sometimes is because you stop learning and you stop evolving as a person. You only know that kind of knowledge. That kind of knowledge will bring you at a certain point, but if you stop learning, it's just going to stay there and you're just going to stagnate. To actually unstuck, to actually keep on moving with life, that is when you have to keep on learning, keep on applying knowledge, and never stop learning. Because like I said, the moment you stop learning, that is the moment you stop growing and evolving. Next, be a lifelong student. Oh my God, have a student mindset. This is very, very important. Have a lifelong student mindset. Always be a student. Humble yourself to learn from everything and everyone. Make life itself as your greatest teacher. Okay, make life itself as your classroom. That is the fastest way for you to actually learn. That is the fastest way for you to become smarter than you were before. Because the truth is, knowledge in this world, knowledge is basically unlimited. God knowledge is unlimited. It's limitless. Like the more you learn, the more you're gonna see, oh my God, I have so many things that I don't know. The more you learn, that is when you're going to realize that, oh my God, I am so stupid. Like, there's so many things that I don't even know yet. The moment you learn, that is when you realize how small you are, how there's abundance of knowledge out there. That is when knowledge is powerful, and the act of keep on learning will keep you humble. That is when the more you learn, the more you're going to see how much you don't know. That is when the more you learn, the act of keep on learning keep you humble. Because you know, the more you learn, the more other things that you don't know. And this is how you kill your ego, you know? Okay, this is something I learned. I don't know where I found this formula, but I think I love this formula, which is learning is equivalent to 1 over ego. Which means, if you are that kind of student mindset, if you keep on learning, okay, the learning increase, the ego will go down because you have that lifelong student mindset. That lifelong student mindset gonna humble you. That lifelong student mindset will make you realize that yes, you have knowledge, but you have so many other things that you don't know. And this is the dangerous part. When the ego increase, okay, because it's learning is equal to 1 over ego. When the ego increase, the learning gonna goes down. It's inverse formula. It's inverse, which means the more ego you have, that is when you become so lazy to learn. You become so lazy to learn from other people. You become so lazy to learn from everything because you already think you are good. That is the ego. So beware of that. If you want to develop a lifelong student mindset, kill this ego. Always have in mind that the more you learn, the more you realize you don't know a lot of things. And I truly believe smart, intelligent people, they'll never say they're smart because they know there's a lot of things that they don't know. But they are aware there are some knowledge that they have inside them that they would love to share with other people so that other people can benefit as well. And I think smart, intelligent people would know that the more they share their knowledge, the more they're gonna gain the benefit. The more you share the knowledge to other people, the more understanding is gonna come to that person. Because that's how life works. The more you share to other people, the more you're gonna get. And you know what? You can literally learn from anything and everything. You can learn from even a stranger on the street. Even from a beggar, you can learn. You can even learn from anyone who works at the coffee shop. You can learn from everything and everyone. You can learn from just by observing. That's how you learn. That's how you learn from life. Taylor Swift used to say in one of her videos, honey, life is just a classroom. Life is just a classroom, honey. So make life as a classroom. Because, like I said, present moment is such a blessing, right? So when you know the present moment is such a blessing, every day you can learn something. You can just learn by watching the bird on the trees, like how peaceful they are. You can learn by watching the kids running all over the garden. You can learn from everything and everyone. Make life as a classroom and find meaning and find wisdom in everything around you. Next, seek truth, seek answers. The moment you follow your curiosity, the moment you follow your why, that is when you have to take action, honey. The answer's not gonna just come to you. For example, you keep on asking, why am I behaving like this? And then you just let the why go. That is when you're just gonna be distracted by life and you don't take control of it. But if you're a person that takes control of what's going on in your life, that is when you're gonna seek answers. That is when you're gonna seek the truth. Because you already asked the question. You know what? Answers only reserved to those who seek it. So the moment you ask, the moment you're curious about something, go take action and resolve it. Resolve that curiosity. Resolve that why that keep on lingering in your head. Resolve that. Find answers. That is when you're gonna be smarter than you were before because you already resolved that within you. You resolve it by finding answers, by searching about that thing, for asking other people's opinion, from gaining perspective from other people. You know, that kind of thing. All of that gonna lead you to answers that you never know existed. So dive deeper until you get a grasp and a good understanding about the things that you're curious about. Dive deeper until you understand the fundamentals of why is that thing happening. Dive deeper, like keep on research, keep on finding answers until you understand to the point that you can apply it in your life. Because you already understand it, then now is the time for you to apply it in your life. And knowledge without action is just useless. This is how powerful emotional intelligence is. Because the moment you want to learn something, that intention, that emotion is very receptive towards whatever you learn. And it plays a lot with our subconscious mind. This is something that I learned about our subconscious mind. Our subconscious mind governs almost 95% of our behavior and thoughts. Which means that what I'm doing right now, what we're all doing right now, 95% is what our subconscious mind is doing it. Our subconscious mind is the most powerful thing that God has blessed us with. And the thing is, when you're curious about something, especially when you're very curious about something, when you really feel that why, and then you take action, that is when the moment you take action, the moment you understand something, the moment you read something, it stores in the back of your mind so powerfully and so fast. You know why? Because your emotion and subconscious mind, the back of our mind is very receptive with emotion, which means the more you feel something, the more you feel passionate about something, the more you're curious about something, and the moment you actually take action and find ways to understand that thing, that is when zop is going to go to the back of your mind so fast, so powerfully. That is when, whenever life circumstances happen outside, you already know. You already know what to talk. You already know, like, no. You can literally talk automatically. You can literally talk out of nowhere because it's already at the back of your mind. Like, for example, when I do YouTube video, this is all spontaneous. I have points. Yes, I have points on my iPad. But how can I keep on talking all of this? It's because of all the knowledge that I've accumulated for years. Because I already understand something and I already get a grasp with something, to the point that I can literally talk without anything on a paper, because I already grasp the thing. I already get the understanding, and my subconscious mind already get it. My subconscious mind already understand it, because I already done the work. I do all the works to understand the things that I don't understand before. Did you get that? That is very powerful. Our subconscious mind is very powerful. This is how you become smarter than you were before. This is when you become more intelligent, because you follow your curiosity. You follow that little whisper in your head that's gonna lead you somewhere, that's gonna help you to understand that certain topic better, to the point that whatever happened outside, you can literally I got this. I can talk about this. Because you already understand it. You get it? So this is how you use your emotion and thoughts to become smarter, to become intelligent than before. You follow the things that truly sparks your curiosity from your heart, from your emotion. You truly follow the things that you're really passionate about and you really want to know. And you really become like so mad to the point like, I need to know this. And when you find the answer, that is when, oh my God, your subconscious mind is very receptive at that time, to the point, it's going to store at the back of your mind so powerfully. So what I'm encouraging you guys is follow the things that truly sparks your curiosity. Follow the things that really sparks your soul. It doesn't matter whether it's different from other people, because it's meant to be different. It's meant to be different. Everyone is built different. Everyone has their own passion, curiosity, life, event, history. Everyone is different. So don't follow other people. Follow the things. Follow that small whisper in your head, because it's going to lead you somewhere. It's going to lead you somewhere that you never knew existed. But you have to follow, because it's only for you. My curiosity would be different from your curiosity, because we are meant to be different. So follow your curiosity, because your curiosity is going to lead you to a place that you never know you can go, to a place that you never know existed, to an understanding, to an insight, to a new perspective that you never know existed. That's how you become smarter than you were before. That's how you become more intelligent, by using your thoughts and your emotion. It doesn't matter whether you're going to be different from other people, because there are different types of intelligence. There are different kind of being smart. But the easiest and fastest way to be smarter than you before is literally follow your thoughts and emotions. Because the moment the thoughts and emotion comes to you, it's for a reason. It's for you. It's for you to resolve, and it's for you to take action. But all of this is just going to become a waste if you have that thoughts and emotion, but you're just going to push it away. You're just going to be distracted by the world. You don't want to resolve your thoughts. You don't want to resolve your emotions. You don't want to ask yourself why, and you don't want to follow your curiosity. That is when you're just going to be distracted by life. But if you're a person that take control of your own freaking life, then you're going to resolve all the thoughts and emotion that you have for you to be smarter than you were before. Like I said, knowledge is unlimited. There are limitless, abundant of knowledge out there, and we're human. We are limited being. We can't absorb all the things out there. Imagine, you can't even absorb about everything. For example, if I have a book, I can't even know and I can't even understand the whole book, everything. But you know what? I can understand slowly when I follow my curiosity, because that is the thing for me. That is the thing that truly sparks my soul. Because like I said, the moment it exists in your emotion, that is when your mind gonna be so receptive towards understand that. That is how you become smarter fast. It doesn't matter about the abundant knowledge out there, because you can't even get everything. Just follow the things for you. Just follow the things that truly sparks your soul, and that is meant for you. That is how you become more knowledgeable than you are before in your area, in your expertise, in your field. So that's all from me. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Assalamualaikum.